when I start styling a project that's going to be responsive, the first thing I want to apply are all the styles that are going to be global, in the sense that I want them to persist regardless of the dimensions of the browser. And that would be things like background colors, maybe how I'm going to align text and that sort of thing. So let me get right to it. The first thing I'm going to do is just add some color to my space and my tiles. For the body, I'm going to add a background color of a really subtle gray color, kind of something, just a noticeable difference. And of course that makes the tiles gray as well, so let me make my 8 dot columns, going to dot 8 dot columns because they're classes inside two different classes there. And I'm going to make the background color for that just be straight white. Okay, so far so good. Now the other thing I want to do is these H3 elements inside over here, I want these to be centered. So well, first I'll just copy and paste this 8 column business, and then I do H3, and then the declaration I could use is text align center, and that does it. And the other thing is I'd like some spacing between, like for example, my paragraph over here is just right next to the edge of this column, and well, the H3s aren't. I'll just leave that alone. Now what I'm going to do for this is actually add a margin value for P, and instead of adding a pixel value, I'm going to do it in EMs, because that way if I at different dimensions change, let's say, the font size of that P element, which I don't foresee, but in case I do, it'll always be, 1M size regardless of the actual pixel values. And that's it. Alright, so far you got a nice little spacing and things are looking pretty good. So these are going to be the global styles that I'm applying, that it doesn't really matter what size the browser's at, they're going to persist throughout.